I noticed that when we talk about soft totalitarianism, it raises the specter of self censorship. And this is something that goes back to the Soviet Union, where you just see somebody carried off in the middle of the night and you wonder what was said, and you realize it's just better to keep your mouth shut and not to say anything. And for an enterprise that's supposed to thrive on the free exchange of ideas, that seems to be counterintuitive, doesn't it?
Of course, right. I mean, of course, it's again this idea of you don't need to put in a faculty handbook. Don't talk about these topics. You just need to embarrass a few people enough and ostracize them enough to kind of have like the unwritten code, right? The words you're not really supposed to say. Just to give one example, at University of Miami Law School, there was a professor who was commenting on the 2020 election, while it was happening and a few days after, making just some general statements about the voting patterns of racial minorities, made some kind of, jokes about, oh, Biden's elected, I need to go buy my guns now, and, they refused to renew his contract. Of course, they said, we didn't fire you, we just, didn't rehire you. Again, that's just enough that other professors know. Don't talk about, pro guns. Don't make anything that's vaguely critical of a Democratic president. In my mind, it wasn't really over the top. He was just saying, hey, Biden's going to pursue gun control. It's not really a secret, and buy up your guns now. Not really offensive in my mind, but it was enough to get him basically forced out of his position. And like we said, that's all it takes. So now every professor knows at Miami, don't talk about those topics if you still want to be here.